Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. I hope that you are doing well today. I hope that your week is going well. I want to talk to you about how to detach from your desire so that you can get the desire more quickly, more efficiently, and honestly, easier on your spirit. Something that's coming up a lot in our group coaching sessions, Sunday scripting. If you don't know about it, learn about it. It's in the description box. Actually, I think we only have 2 spots, maybe 1 spot left. And this isn't like, I'm not trying to create like false hysteria or anything, I promise. But I think we're only going to let in 1 or 2 more people. So just letting you know, if you're getting the calling, check it out. But something that comes up a lot is getting into modes where we can become obsessive about our desire. And last week when we were speaking, I was talking to one of the members, and she was saying that in order to be in her desired reality, one of the ways that she would feel would be determined. And when she said that, I just had this light bulb moment. I told her that if she can feel determination in her desired reality, then determination is the emotion that could tie her to her desired reality right here in her current reality. Because then we can break away all of the illusion that says that you're not already where you want to be, right? Because everything that we want wants us. And by simply visualizing what we desire and how we would like to see our lives, we are already opening ourselves up to that experience. The only thing that stops that experience are our limiting beliefs and the resistance that we put up. So if we can focus on that energy of determination and allow for the voices in our heads that say, okay, well, it's not possible. Let those voices speak. Let those voices do whatever. And in the meantime, focusing on the energy of determination, we can feel our desired reality in a way where it's so real, we can hop right into it, accelerating, manifesting what we're pulling towards us. First things first, let's talk about determination versus lack. We will always be in pursuit of a desire. Always. And when you know that, that's already the first step of detaching from your manifestation. Because a lot of us, we go so long thinking, when I get this, I'll be happy. And it's like, baby girl, no, you won't. Because this is a whole nother conversation, but if you don't master being happy right now in your current circumstances, even when you get your manifestation, you won't be happy. It's about learning how to find fulfillment, contentment, and joy right here, right now. But the desire aspect comes in when you understand that what we desire is simply a roadmap. When we desire something, that is a sign from God or the universe, however you see it, of, okay, this is your next destination. And it's our responsibility to be honest with ourselves about what we desire and what's telling us that we cannot have it. Because whatever is telling us that we cannot have it is subconsciously convincing us that that voice is stronger than all that is. And that's not true. So instead of leaning into all the negativity behind desires, I can't want too much because I'm not worthy of it. I can't want too much because it's hard to actually get what I want. Instead of leaning into all the negativity of desires, let's lean into the positivity behind our desires. Why do I want this desire? Why does this desire make me feel passionate? What does this desire say about myself and my personality? And going back to the question, why do I want this desire? Looking at your life and understanding why your personality wants something is like understanding your blueprint. It gives you so much clarity in your journey. When we understand that we are always in pursuit of a desire and we take away the lack mentality and instead understand that this is just where I am on my journey, we release the resistance because a lot of times when we have a desire and it doesn't come into fruition, we take it personally and we say, oh, I didn't get this desire yet. I must not be good enough, or I just must not be capable. All the things we tell ourselves. And by telling ourselves these stories, we're actually affirming the negativity that's creating the resistance around what we want. By understanding that your desire is a step on your journey, you can allow yourself to enjoy the journey and be aware of everything that you're learning on the journey so that you can be better equipped for your next step. Understanding that your desire is on its way to you and that nothing can stop it is powerful. It's a process. Dispersing that doubt is a process. But when we understand that we are not lacking anything within ourselves just because our desire hasn't come into fruition, again, we're able to dissolve that resistance and we're able to allow our desire to simply be what it is. And we allow ourselves to want it without the fear of not getting it. And that is so powerful. The alternative is practicing victimization on your journey. And every time you don't get something when you expect, blaming yourself. Every time the unexpected happens, blaming yourself, getting angry, becoming a victim. And do what feels good. I don't think that feels good, but do what feels good, but also understand that that's going to prolong your journey because vibrationally, you're not holding the vibration of your desired reality. The next thing I'd like to talk about regarding detachment is releasing expectations. I am not a big fan of putting time limits on manifestations. I think that it could be really cool to say, wouldn't this be nice if this happened by this time? Absolutely, that's fine. But writing down, I'm going to get this by this date at this time, that serves some people, cool. But at the same time, if you put a time constraint on your manifestation subconsciously, every minute that goes by, you're going to be looking at every minute as proof that it's not going to happen. So if 10 minutes go by and you don't see any proof of your manifestation, subconsciously you're saying, well, I knew it wasn't coming. And then what vibration are you holding? Specific expectations can lead to disappointment and mistrust. So when you are considering your desire, the manifestation that you're pulling towards yourself, ask yourself, what do I expect? What do I expect from this desire? And balance your expectations, your physical expectations, with your emotional expectations. Because in my manifesting experience, the more I focus on how I want to feel versus how the physical world needs to look, the quicker it comes into fruition. The more that I focus on how I want to feel and checking in with myself consistently to see how far I am from that feeling, the quicker it comes into fruition. One of the best ways to do this is when evaluating your expectations, ask yourself about your why. When you look at your desired reality that you're pulling towards you, ask yourself, why do I want this? And if you begin to become frustrated with the amount of time it's taking or how it's developing, go back to your why and say to yourself, how can I nurture how I am passionate about this desired reality? For example, let's say that a person wants to be a Grammy-winning singer-songwriter. This person has been performing at open mics for 10 years. And they are honestly tired. They are tired of performing and not getting the accolades that they feel like they deserve, not getting the attention that they feel like they deserve. This person can say, I'm manifesting a Grammy and I will get that Grammy in a year. That's my goal. If a person decides to do this, it's very likely that they're just going to be focusing on time going by and how their physical reality isn't supporting how they think it should be supporting what they're manifesting. But another way that this person can look at it is, I want a Grammy, and I recognize that I have been focused on the lack of appreciation in my career. So instead, I'm going to go back to my why. Why did I want to become a singer-songwriter? I wanted to become a singer-songwriter because I love telling stories. Let me go look at all the songs I wrote and all the songs I've written and look at all the stories within each of these songs. I'm going to sit and I'm going to think about each person that's come up to me after a show to talk to me about each of the songs that they connected to, each of the stories that they connected to. Do you see how that type of thinking is what actually curates the vibration that will lead to that person having a Grammy? Because when they focus on their passion and when they focus on the abundance of what they're looking for instead of the lack, they're actually able to put themselves in the vibration of expectation of how to feel, how expecting to feel appreciated, because they're reminding themselves of the times that it's happened in the past. Even if only 3 people have said over the span of 10 years, even if only 3 people have said, I like this song, I like your music, it's that individual's responsibility to focus on those 3 people and have gratitude for those 3 people and use those 3 experiences as proof that they can have what they desire. If not, they're only going to subconsciously focus on the lack and attract more of the lack. At the end of the day, when we become so obsessive about our manifestation coming into fruition, we don't trust source. That's it. We don't trust source. We don't trust the law of attraction. We don't trust any of it. When we are constantly looking under rocks for our manifestation instead of finding stillness and gratitude, knowing that it's coming, we are communicating that I only have to believe. I believe a little bit because I want it, but I don't really believe in it, And if you are experiencing that type of obsessive thinking where you cannot let it be, I encourage you to sit down and ask yourself, what do I believe in? Like, who is God? Who is source? What is the universe? What do I think all these things are? Because when you know what you believe God is, or who you believe God is, or what you believe the universe is, you're able to have a stronger foundation in what you believe God can do or what you believe the universe can do. But you can't have that strong foundation if subconsciously you don't believe in anything. Practice noticing what already exists in alignment with what you desire versus what you need to be in alignment with your desire. We do this by, again, looking at our past and noticing when we look at our past in a cringy, angry, annoyed way versus these are all the lessons I've learned to get me where I currently am and that fuel me to continue to go forward. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Detach. It's good for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so other people on YouTube know that it's valuable. Also, if you would like me to expand on anything that I talked about in today's video, just let me know down in the comment box and I'll be happy to do that. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click that notification bell so you can be notified when I come out with a new video. I love you so much. See you next time. Bye.